A Tree's Life by Jerry Johnson. When we go to the park, there is something that we often see. It gives us shade and is something we can lean on to rest. It also makes fresh air for us to breathe in when we walk around the park. What do you think it is? Yes, it's a tree. Did you know that trees are the oldest, heaviest, and tallest living things in the world? Trees are amazing. Are all trees big and tall from the beginning? Where does a tree's life begin? Let's explore the life of a tree together. What is a tree made of? When you look at the trees in the picture, what do you see first? The leaves, branches, and bark are the first things you can see. Look at the branches of the tree. They are like hands. Branches can be thick or thin. Branches start at the trunk of a tree. They get thinner as they grow farther away from the trunk. Can you see the green leaves on the branches? The leaves of a tree are held by the branches. Some leaves are large and flat. Other leaves are short and sharp, like a needle. Many leaves change their colors throughout the year. Do all leaves change their colors throughout the year? The leaves of some trees can stay green all year long. Such trees usually grow in colder places. Their leaves have the shape of thorns. Have you ever seen any trees like this? The leaves of some trees change depending on the season. In spring, we can see the new leaves begin to grow. These new green leaves open from buds on the branches. What happens to the leaves in summer? The small leaves become larger and greener in summer. In autumn, we can see the leaves turn red and yellow. In winter, the leaves get smaller and fall from the branches. Then the tree will take a break until the next spring comes. Now, let's look at the trunk of the tree. Have you ever hugged a trunk before? A trunk is the main body of a tree. It can be very thick or thin. The trunk is covered with bark. A tree's bark is similar in many ways to our skin and is important for a tree. It protects the tree's trunk and branches. The bark of different plants and trees can look very different. It can be rough or smooth and have different colors. The bark at the bottom of a tree is usually old. As time passes, the bark becomes rough. If you touch the bark near the top of a tree, it will feel different from the bark at the bottom of a tree. This is because the bark at the top is young, so it feels smoother. We have only seen half a tree so far. So where is the other half? The other half of the tree is underground. These are the roots of the tree. The roots play a very important role for trees. They take in water and nutrients from the soil. Then, they carry water and nutrients from the ground to the leaves of the tree. Trees can live for many years. They can live longer than all other living things. They can live for hundreds or even thousands of years. The oldest tree is almost 4,900 years old. How can you measure the age of a tree? You can tell by the growth rings of a tree. Each ring means 1 year. The outside rings, near the bark, are the youngest. Trees are homes to many animals and birds. Birds build houses in trees, and bees build beehives under the branches. Insects live in the bark of trees. In the ground, under the roots of trees, rabbits and badgers dig their homes. A tree feels like a hotel to them. Trees are important to us, too. Many things around us were made from trees. Tables, chairs, and the paper in this book we're reading were also made from trees. Trees are like our friends. They give us places to play, too. Do you have anything that you can do for trees?